All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty, right? There's rules to the game, right? And obviously, these cats ain't at Rockefeller Records or what you want to call it now, the Rock Nation. They don't play by the rules. Now understand something. All you dudes that want to get signed, you want to be down with Rock Nation, that come from the streets, that's gang banging like Casanova, right? And other artists that signing the Rock Nation, like Fab, whoever, that's signing the Rock Nation. Whoever's down with that platform over there. Now, all of these cats are street dudes. This is where you separate the real from the fake. I'm going to say it again. This is where you separate the real from the fake, right? Because see, in the mob, when you watch the mob movies and you see in real life, a rat is a rat is a rat, right? A rat is a rat is a rat. No debating. But here it is. Memphis Bleek sitting up there on his Drink Champs interview talking about how he would sit up there and let his artists deal with Tekashi 6ix9ine. In the streets, when somebody took down a whole organization, that's unacceptable. But I expect Memphis Bleek to follow into the footsteps of his big homie, Jay-Z. What do I mean by that? Where am I going with this? Jay-Z is working with this chick, this Perez chick, right? He's working with her after she got caught with 35 bricks. She got caught with 35 bricks, Miss Desiree Perez. And now she's working chief of staff over there at Rockefeller, all buddy up, taking pictures with who? Jigga. My nigga, Jigga. Jay-Z. So now I'm just curious and I'm interested to sit back and see and watch just how many of you gangster rappers who got lyrics screaming, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I want to see how many of you cats gonna go right over there to Rockefeller and sign on a dotted line, sign your life away. You're going to go over there and you're going to sign to a platform that's working with informants. This chick took down a whole cartel. She got caught with 35 bricks, and now she's president or whatever position they gave her, chief of staff at Rock Nation. And you cats that claim to be street, that's claiming gang sets, is actually signed to this label that's working with the FBI. Who sent you? So now you have to question your integrity as a street dude when you go over there and sign to this label, because now what you're saying is that you're working with rats, and in the streets, that's a no-no. In the mob, for all of you dudes, like the Griselda crew, all y'all rappers that like to claim mob names, the Griselda crew, Goodfellas crew, whatever mob name you claim, whatever mob name that you claim, you got to understand something. If you're going to claim the title, then you have to wear that. There is no signing on a dotted line to informants. You are the company that you keep. It's just that plain and simple. But I guess when it comes to the black community, the rules of the game, it get changed. They changed the rules to this game. So Jay-Z could sit up there and do business with this chick that took down a whole cartel, but yet his rise to fame in the game, before he came up in the game, he was heavy in the game, bragging about how he was moving them bricks, and those bricks that he moved was startup Rockefeller money. But now he signed, or rather he's employing somebody that took down a whole cartel, and this is public information. He knows this. This is why Memphis Bleek can sit up there and say he'll let his artists deal with Tekashi 6ix9ine, because the same dudes that'll sit up there in the game and tell you don't rap, don't snitch, I'll be the first one to snitch and work with a rat. See, they don't want you to snitch because it gives them the option to snitch first. So you're supposed to stay loyal to these cats, right? While when they get taken down or when they hit that brick wall, they still standing. Now I'm starting to look sideways like, damn, who was really behind Irv Gotti going down? Huh? Who really played the role in that? Was it just 50 Cent? Or was it others? It just seems like, damn, Jay-Z is the last man standing there. He got who in his camp? A rat. A master splinter. It is what it is, man. Sometimes in life, you got to go hard or go home. I know a lot of y'all don't like to hear this about Jay-Z because you idolize him. But the reality of it is, he taught us the rules of the game growing up when he was rising up. What he said, you always be, in that song, It Was All Good just a week ago, you'll always be a rat, just minus the bars. It was all good just a week ago. Funny what? 7 days have changed. A stand-up nigga, now you sit down and aim. His lyrics was going against ratting in the game. But now he's sitting up there running with rats in the game. And employing them under their label like, nah, how does it work like that? The game is twisted. There is no game no more. There is no following no more rules. There is no more stand-up dudes. Because the dudes that act like they stand up, when you catch them behind the scenes, you see them sitting down signing papers. I'm going to say it again. Funny what? 7 days of change. A stand-up nigga, now you sit down and aim. These are Jay-Z lyrics. It was all good just a week ago. He's rapping about a dude that ratted. But he has somebody on his platform in his company that he hired and he has all control over. And what do? He employs them. This is something that y'all got to think about, man. This game is a satanic game, man. And these people are not who they say they are. They not who they say they are. So everything Jay-Z taught us, he did the total opposite. Money, cash, hoes, money, cash, hoes. I know you're going to criticize the hook on this song like I'm just a crook on this song. Meanwhile, he told y'all to run around chasing them hoes and get them STDs all over the place. He went and wifed up young Beyonce and stayed with her. Wifed her, raised a family with her, they took care of each other. While he told you money, cash, hoes, he sent you on a wild goose chase. On a wild goose chase. Everything that these dudes preach and they talk to you about, they do the total opposite. But y'all sit up there and y'all idolize them. You idolize them. So now you can understand why Tekashi 6ix9ine could come back to the world and still be loved. Now you can understand why Tekashi 6ix9ine can sit up there and rat and take down a whole organization, a whole crew of dudes, and still be left standing. Or rather to get a $10 million deal while he's in prison. The game is twisted. If I was y'all, I would run from the streets. Because you got a new level of technology. These people are playing on a totally different level. And the people that say they about that life ain't about that life. So now that y'all got this information, right? And everybody knows this. Now you have to question everybody that sit at the table at Rock Nation that call themselves street. Because if you sitting up there running around and you moving bricks like you say you are, and then you go sit down at that Rock Nation table, and you know that the person that's sitting on the other side of that table done sat down with those people and done took down the whole cartel, you are the company that you keep. It's just plain and simple. And it can't get no realer than this, man. I say the things that a lot of people are afraid to say. And that's why some people don't like me, because people don't like to look in the mirror and see the ugliness, man. People don't like to see things for what it really is. Some of y'all would rather take a beautiful lie over the ugly truth. I'd rather have the ugly truth so I can know what time it is. I'm going to say that again for you slow people. Some of you cats would rather have a beautiful lie than have the ugly truth in front of your face. See, I would rather have the ugly truth because knowing is half the battle. In life, I don't like to find out things the hard way. A hard head makes a soft ass. It is what it is, man. You are the company that you keep. You can't say you a real one, and you can't claim that you bout that life when you sit down at the table with people that's bout that life, that sat down at the table writing. You'll always be a rat, just minus the bars. Huh? That's your words, Jigga. It is what it is, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share button, and make sure you subscribe to my pages, all of my pages that's in the in the description box, and make sure you go subscribe to my Patreon, because I put on videos up, exclusive videos up in my Patreon. So it is what it is, man. And I'm out, man. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Memphis Bleek is just like his big homie. It is what it is, and I'm out.